Aloha, good morning. This is Evan with Live Yoga Channel. We're here in Manoa, ready to have a beautiful yoga class. So roll out your mat, join myself and Terra, and let's evolve together. Come to a comfortable seated position on your mat, wherever you find it. I'm going to come cross-legged. Long spine, shoulders relax. You can rest the palms onto the knees, thumb and forefinger to touch if you'd like. Soften the muscles in the face and let's become aware of our breath and breathing. Just noticing the breath at the nostrils, sacred entrance of the breath. Breath will be our guide for the practice today. Deepening your connection to breath. Start this morning's class with a round of pranayama as a breath retention exercise. Kapalabhati breathing. This is the skull shining. It's a forceful exhalation. The belly button comes back towards the spine. Passive inhalation to follow. You can move together at my pace. Take an inhale. And let's begin. Exhale, 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 exhale. Continue. Exhale, 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 all the breath. Inhale, half lung of air. Kumbha, breath retentions, holding breath in, chin to chest. Lift, engage the perineum, shoulders to ears. No breath in. Slowly release the hold, slowly release the breath. We'll do a second round of Kumbha breath retentions. Inhale, preparing to hold. Engage your holds. Shift your attention inward at the brow center. Slowly release the hold, slowly release the breath. Allow the eyes to come open. We'll do yoga for the eyes. Keeping the head still, moving only the eyeballs. Take an inhale. The exhale, look down, look up, look down, look up, look down, look up, center. The inhale. The exhale, look far right, far left, far right, far left, far right, far left, center. Inhale, exhale, look down, far right, look up, far left, look down, center. Inhale, exhale, look down, far left, look up, far right, look down, center. Instead of stretching the eyes, let's focus the eyes. Right hand comes up. Eye height not too far. Shoulder in line, arm in line with shoulder, fingertip in line with eyeballs. All the focus onto the finger without blinking. Slowly bend the elbow. No blinking, Tratakan. Touch the nose and slowly extend back out. Let's gaze beyond momentarily, resting the eyes. Once again, focus finger without blinking. Slowly moving to the nose, slowly moving back out, deepening concentration. Gazing beyond, and one last time, focus on the finger. Slowly bring it to the nose, and slowly bring it back out. Let's release the hand, palms come together. rubbing the hands, bring some friction, energy, create prana in the hands. Hands get warm, go palming of the eyes, right palm, right eye, left palm, left eye. No light coming in here. Bathe the rods and cones, the retina, eye sockets, feeling the healing energy. See if you can slow down your breath. Deep breath in, relaxed breath out. Release the palms, interlace the fingers, press the palms. Arms coming all the way up overhead. You can stretch a little bit side body if you need. Sit bones stay down. Palms are extending towards the heavens. Elbows are straight. Slight constriction in the back of the throat. Air passing the epiglottis. We'll do Ujjayi breathing. Breath making the sound of an ocean wave. Let's slowly release the hands from overhead. Back of the hands come to touch out in front. Turn the palms down. Interlace the fingers. And then as the hands are ready, they'll come in, up, and over to your degree of flexibility. This is yoga for the arms, elbows, wrists, and fingers. Extending, breathing. Keep this pose. Smile on the face for 3, 2, 1, and release. Same thing on the other side. Take your time. May feel different on this side. Interlace the fingers. Roll the arms in, up, and over to your degree of flexibility. Stretching joints of the arms, fingers, wrists, and elbows for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Can shake it out. Extend the legs in front. Bring the yoga into the toes. We'll start with staff pose or stick pose. Sit bones stay down. You can leave your hands at your side. Claw the hands if you need. Backs of the knees are pressing towards the earth. Heels pressing towards the earth. Toes lifting up to the sky with the yoga for the toes. Squeeze in for 1 release, 2 release, 3 release, 4 release, 5 release, 6 hold and squeeze. Slowly release. A little bit more yoga for the toes. Right leg over the left. Interlace the toes here. See if you can get 1 toe. It'd be amazing. 2 toes, fantastic. Perhaps a 3rd toe, working through. If not today, maybe next week, maybe next month. Perhaps the 4th toe, eventually maybe the big toe, wherever you're at today. Let's go ahead and squeeze the toes. 3, 2, 1, and release. Same thing onto the other side, maybe different over here. Maybe you can get 1 toe. Perhaps 2 toes, interlacing the toes. 3rd toe, 4th toe, eventually getting the big toe interlaced. Great for the sciatic nerve, largest nerve in the body, all the way up into the lower back. When you've got the toes, go ahead and squeeze the toes. Smile on the face. 3, 2, 1, and release. Yoga coming into the ankles. Now we're going to go forward for 1 release, 2 release, 3 release, 4 release, 5 release, 6 and hold. Clockwise for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Let's bring the yoga up into the knees. So right leg stays down, stay grounded, lift the chest, interlace your hands to the elbows, lift the chest once again, rotate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switching for 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Release. Same thing on the other side. Grab on opposite elbows, lift the chest, and rotate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Let's come all the way up to the front of the mat. We'll bring the yoga into the thighs here. Quad stretch. Right heel's coming into the perineum. Left leg goes down and back the side of your mat. And keep the toes flat and down. Keep this front knee down. And then slowly, as you're ready to your degree of flexibility, listening to your body and your breath, start to walk the hands back. Continuing to breathe. Perhaps one elbow and the other will come down towards the mat. Eventually, perhaps if you've got the privilege, top of the head touches to the mat. Whole spine lays flat once again. Left knee is down. Left hip is down. Listening to your body as we go. If you've got that opportunity to have the spine flat, you can take the arms all the way up overhead, grabbing onto opposite hands or elbows. Breathing deeply, please, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Elbows back to the earth. Come on all the way up. Take your time. Get the left leg in and the right leg back. Nice opening in the ankle here, the toes, the joints of the toes are all turned back. So take your time. You're going to maybe feel different on this side. Listening to your body. Exploring the journey with the breath. Perhaps one elbow, perhaps both elbows. Maybe the top of the head. Entire spine. Lay flat. If you've got that privilege, you can bring the arms all the way up overhead, remembering to keep the right knee and hip down. Breathing deeply, please, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's release elbows to the earth. And let's come all the way up. We're going to come to standing pose up at the front of our mats. Take your time. Tadasana. Feet together. Shoulders are back. And lift the heart space. Ground the feet. Feel yourself grounded on the earth. Can bring a sense of lightness in the top of the head. Activate the crown. Eyes are closed here. And let's bring our energetic awareness to the brow center. We're going to visualize now beautiful sunset that we've seen recently. See the saffron glow going down on the horizon. So grateful for this amazing star at the center of our solar system. The energy source for you and me, for all the living things on the planet. So grateful for this amazing sun. Let's contemplate our personal relationship to the sun. We'll do Surya Namaskar as a salutation to the sun, as an offering to this amazing, amazing life force energy. So allow eyes to come open. Take a deep inhalation. Exhale, hands come heart level. Inhale, arms coming all the way up and overhead. You can reach up, look up, and on an exhaling breath, hinge and fold from the hips. Placing the hands, fingertips in line with toes, release the weight of the head. This is our first stretch of the morning. No overstretching here. Lift the belly button up off the thighs and extend it down and forward. Press the feet into the earth. See if you can press both knees evenly back towards the back wall. Tailbone lifting up to the sky. Key to this pose is our breath. Slow down the breath and breathing, please. Got the privilege to have the fingertips on the earth. You can press the palms to the earth. The palms are on the earth. You have the opportunity to bend the elbows and pull the body slightly closer together. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bend the knees. Left leg is back. Left knee is down. Ashwashan Shalanasan. It's equestrian pose. Hips are coming down. Chest is coming up. Shoulders are coming back. Gaze coming up towards the heaven. Front knee in line with the front foot. Can soften those toes. Back foot and knee into the earth. Press into the earth. Slow down the breath and breathing, please. Keep hinging from the hips, sending the hips down as the gaze comes further towards the ceiling. Place the hands in line with the front foot. Turn the back toes. Step back. Parvokonasana. This is mountain pose. Hands and feet are shoulder distance apart and spread the fingertips. Press the palms. Inner elbows turn to face one another. Chin drops in the direction the chest can make some space in the shoulder blades. Lengthen the muscles of the rib cage. The intercostalis muscles are extending. Let's engage Uddiyana Bandha. We'll take the belly button up towards the ceiling. Tailbone coming up to the sky. Body shaping like a V here, looking like Mount Everest. Mountain pose. Backs of the knees pressing back evenly. Backs of the heels pressing down evenly. If you've got the privilege to have the heels all the way to the earth, you can lift your toes up off the mat. Parvokonasana, mountain pose. Breathing deeply, please. On your next exhaling breath, let's drop the knees to the earth. Chest right between the thumbs. Ashtanga Namaskar. 2 feet, 2 knees, 2 hands. Chest and chin on the earth. You can claw the hands, lift the elbows, squeeze the shoulders. Gazing down at the tip of your nostrils. Nasakara Mudra. Breathing deeply, please, with the tailbone up off the earth. 3, 2, 1. We'll move into Sphinx or Cobra. Press the hands, lift the chest in Cobra, elbows in tight, or elbows in line with the shoulders. Press the palms to the earth, point the toes, lift the chest, the hips down on the earth, gaze coming up towards the ceiling. Breathing deeply, please. And let's place the hands. Turn the chin to the chest, tailbone to the sky once again. Parvokonasana, mountain pose. Find your Ujjayi ocean breath, please. Yoga for the organs here. We're going to take a deep inhalation. On the exhale, let all the breath go. Open the mouth. No breath coming in. Belly button coming up, down, up, down, up, down with the belly button. Continue as long as comfortable for you with no breath. And then slowly release the movement. Soften the belly. Turn the breath. Left leg forward. Right knee down. Ashwasana Shalanasana on the other side. Lift the chest up towards the heavens. Sink the hips down towards the earth. Soften those front toes. Put a smile on the face. Place the hands in line with the front foot on an exhaling breath. Feet together. Release the weight of the head. Dive back into the forward fold here. Body's starting to warm up, moving through the blockages, the crankies. You may notice your palms can come to the earth or your fingertips to the floor. Perhaps you can begin to bend the elbows as the forehead comes in the direction of the shins. And once again, my breath is slow and steady. Palms together, inhaling breath, rise up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the palms to the sides. Closing the eyes momentarily. We'll do a second round now. We're linking breath and movement. 12 movements, 12 breaths, Surya Namaskar. Inhale, allow eyes to come open. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Place the hands. Right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Place the hands. Exhale, mountain pose. Ashtanga Namaskar, 2 feet, 2 knees, 2 hands, come all the way down, no breath, and then inhale, rise up, cobra, elbows in, chest is up, gaze is up, turn the toes, exhale, mountain pose, right leg forward, left knee down, inhale, lift the chest, look up, place the hands, exhale, feet together, forward fold, inhale, rise up, exhale, hands, heart level, beautiful, release the palms to the sides, momentarily close the eyes once again, this time bringing our attention to that other amazing celestial body in the sky, the moon. Lunar force controls the tides of the oceans, the rivers and the streams all rising and falling with the phases and the cycles of the moon. Similarly, the human aquarium, the fluids, the plasmas, the bloods of the body, the brain, all rising and falling with the moon. So grateful for this amazing lunar force in our lives. Chandra Namaskar, changing only 4th and 9th postures. Salutation to the moon, making the mind the very best friend. Allow eyes to come open, take an inhale. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, rise up, look up, lift up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Place the hands. Diving into the forward fold. Once again, moving through the blockages. May notice you can begin to go a little deeper in the fold. Continuing to breathe slowly and steadily. Backs of the knees are straightening. Body folding in on itself. Bend the knees, left leg back, left knee down. Hands at heart level, inhaling breath, arms all the way up overhead. Palms can be together or apart. Hips down to the earth, arms up to the sky. Look up at your hands, gazing up at the heavens. Breathing deeply, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the hands, turn the back toes, step back, Parvottanasana, mountain pose. And exhaling breath, Ashtanga Namaskar, come on down, send the heart right between the thumbs, the elbows in tight. Inhale, cobra, lift the chest, press the palms, elbows tight to the body. Turn the back toes. Exhaling breath once again. Parvottanasana, mountain pose, pressing the knees and heels back evenly, pressing the palms to the earth evenly. Lengthening the rib cage, lift the tailbone. Body shapes like a mountain. Left leg forward, right knee down. Inhale, palms at heart level, all the way up overhead. This is Chandrasana. Body shapes like a crescent moon here. So the entire back side of the body, and the tips of your fingers all the way to the very back of your toes. Looks like a crescent moon. Continue to sink the hips. Lift the chest. Look up for 3, 2, 1. Place the hands. Exhaling, breath, feet together. Deepening into the forward fold here once again. Perhaps the elbows are bending. Perhaps you have the privilege to turn the palms around, fingertips towards the heels, and pull the body even closer together. Palms together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the palms to the sides. Close the eyes momentarily, and we'll do Chandra Namaskar, salutation to the moon. Now on the other side, linking breath and movement. 12 postures, 12 breaths. Take an inhale, 1. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Place the hand. Right leg back. Right knee down. Inhale, arms overhead. Crescent moon. Place the hands. Exhale, mountain pose. No breath, Ashtanga Namaskar, come on down. Inhale, cobra. exhale, mountain pose. Right leg forward, left knee down, inhale, crescent moon. Place the hands, exhale, feet together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands, heart level. Release the palms, close the eyes, and let's internalize our awareness. Become aware of the beating heart. Oracles and the ventricles of the heart, pumping life force energy throughout the bodies. You can notice the tingling in the fingers and toes. The capillaries are awake and alive. The extremities, the skull is vibrating. So grateful for this attunement, this transformational energy that these yoga postures create within every cell in our body. Let's bring hands together at heart level. Eyes come open for the first posture of the morning. It's Utkatasana chair pose. Inhale, arms come all the way up. On an exhaling breath, we're going to sit back like we're sitting into a chair. Feet are together, knees are together, butt is coming down and back. Keep your gaze fixed up towards the ceiling, but keep the head center. Keep sitting down and back. Buttocks towards the heels. Elbows are straight, fingertips extend, palms can be together or apart. Continue to sit down. You may have the privilege to perhaps lift the toes off the mat. Breathing deeply for 5. Sit down a little bit further. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release hands and arms. Interlace the fingers. Palms back behind you. Do Dvik-asana. This is the double angle. Squeeze the shoulder blades down and back. Inhale. Exhale, hinge, and fold forward. So we've been through the forward folds here a little bit this morning. This time now, arms extending all the way up overhead. Engage the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Arms come to the sky, forehead comes to the shins, tailbone lifting, legs are straightening, and once again the breath is smooth and steady for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands to the low back. Inhale. Exhale, hands all the way to heart level. Continue to move through the chair series. Do twisted chair now. Feet are together, hands at heart level. Take an inhalation. On the exhale, sit down and back, left elbow over to the right thigh, twisting around. Head and neck turn towards side wall. Namaste hands, lift that right shoulder. Take the belly button down and across the thighs. Keep the knees together. I'd like to move to the next stage of this pose. Again, release the hands. Left hand in line with right toes, right hand up to the ceiling. Head and neck turn, no tension in the head or neck. Nice gentle massage for the brain stem. Keep reaching that right hand to the ceiling. Like to move to a bind, you may. Right hand at the low back. Lifting the heart towards the sky for 3, 2, 1. Slowly release, hands come back to heart level. We'll do the same thing on the other side, but send some energy activation into the liver. Take a deep inhale. An exhaling breath, twisting and sitting simultaneously. Right elbow over to the left thigh. Head and neck turn towards the side wall. Belly button coming down and across those thighs. Knees together. Sit down a little further. And stay right there if you'd like. Or otherwise, release the palms. Right fingertips in line with left toes. You hook the edge of the tricep onto the knee or the thigh. Left arm comes up. Nice twist developing. Again, energy moving into the liver here. Want to go for your bind, you may. Left hand to the low back. Keep lifting the heart up for 3. Breathing deeply. 2, 1, and slowly release, hands come back to heart level. Release the palms to the sides. Take a step back. Move into table pose. Inhale the arms all the way up and overhead. Palms can be together or apart. On an exhaling breath, hinge and fold from the hips. Body shaping a 90-degree angle here. Feet are together. line of energy from the tailbone out through the fingertips. Elbows are straight. Flat back with belly up. Gaze down towards the floor, about 3-4 feet in front of you. Keep breathing deeply for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart level. Do balance pose. Bend both knees. Activate the left leg. Lift the right. Sole of the foot back to the back wall. Parallel to the earth with that right thigh. If it's available for you, you can reach the arms out in front. Line of energy from rear heel out through the front finger. Straighten the arms even for a moment. Breathing deeply for 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands to heart level. Bring that leg all the way up and through. Keep lifting. Right heel, bottom of that right leg wants to come parallel to the earth. Smile at the shake. Say, if not today, maybe next week, maybe next month. Keep lifting the leg for 3, 2, 1, and release. Right foot into the inner left thigh. We're going to do Vrikshasana tree pose. You can also drop it into the calf, mindful not to put it to the knee. Send the right knee back, straighten the left thigh. Glue this connection between the feet, hands together at heart level, and arms can come all the way up and overhead when you're ready. Find a drishti, place to focus your gaze. You can extend the arms, you can make a mudra, you can release the arms to your side, make a V, a victory stance. Let the fruit and flower of your tree be spontaneous. Work through the balance pose here for 3, 2, 1, and slowly, gracefully release. Shake out the leg if you want. And we'll do same balance series now on the other side. Hands come to heart level. Activate the right leg. Left leg up and back. Pendulum the body forward. Arms extending out in front. Sole of the rear foot pressing towards the back wall. Breathing deeply here. Find your focal point on the floor out in front of you. Keep the head and neck long and strong. Reach the fingertips. Press the rear heel for 3, 2, 1. Hands heart level. Left leg up and 3. You may notice this side is a little different. Seeking parallel here. Keep pointing the toes towards the sky. Lifting the heel. Keep a smile on the face for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We'll go to tree pose. Inner left foot grabs, connects to the inner right thigh. Hands are at heart level. Ground that right leg, root that right foot, and then inhale the arms all the way up and overhead. Breathing deeply. Find your drishti, your focal point. Left knee is coming back, lifting, stay light in the upper body, lift the hands for 3, 2, 1. Hands heart level, release the palm, shake out the legs. Move through a little bit more of the tree series here. Feet are coming mat distance apart. Come up a little bit. Right hand grabs the left wrist, send the left hip out, round off that left side body. Right arm's pulling all the way over to the side. Right shoulder slightly forward. Gazing up towards the left armpit chest for 3, 2, 1, and release. Same thing on the other side. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Right hip is out. Round off the side body. Gazing up towards the right armpit chest. Keep pulling. Left shoulder slightly forward for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Hands and feet come hip distance apart, about 5 inches. Big toes in line with the hip mounds. And slowly let's come all the way down to the floor. We do Padahastasana, hands to feet position. If possible, fingertips coming underneath the toes. If you've got that privilege, you can bring the middle of the palms underneath feet. Perhaps you can bring the entire hand underneath the feet. To your degree of flexibility here, so long as the breath is slow. So you can straighten both knees.
Press both heels to the earth. Bring the weight slightly out of the heels. Be mindful not to tip over forward. Breathing deeply, but find that edge. Padahastasana, hands 2 feet position. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Slowly release the hands. Peace fingers come to grab the big toes. Lift the belly, lift the chest, lift the gaze, lift the chin all the way up. And look towards the front corner of the room, maybe the middle of the front room, perhaps all the way to the ceiling. Stretching cervical spine. 3, 2, keep looking up. 1, and release. Walk the feet mat distance apart. We'll do Shakshuni Mudra. And bend the knees. Feet are mat distance apart here. So knees bend, head drops right down. Hands come all the way around the outer edges of the calves. Reach back in and underneath. See if you can grab onto your chin, perhaps your ears, maybe the back of the skull. Maybe you can grab all the way. Grab each other's wrists, back of the hands to the earth, to the skull. Wherever you're at, begin to straighten the legs. Lift both toes. Breathe deeply. For 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Place the hands, shoulder distance, step back. Parvottanasana, mountain pose. And walk it out, bend the right knee, press the left heel. Bend the left knee, press the right heel. Straighten both knees, press both heels evenly to the earth. Keep the right heel down, lift the left leg up to the sky. Straighten the right elbow, press the right heel once again, lift that left leg a little bit further. Deep inhale. Exhale, left foot all the way up and forward in preparation for our warrior series. Gonna rise up. Outer edge of the back foot turns in 10, 20, maybe 30 degrees. This is Virabhadrasana 1. That right hip coming forward. Sink a little further into that front thigh, most likely a little space there. Soften those toes. Smile on the face, hands come heart level. Inhale, arms all the way up. See if you can get the right hip and shoulder in line with the left. Sink the hips a little further. Keep lifting through the arms and hands. Smile on the face. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Transforming the body here. Move into warrior 2. Make a little space in the back foot. Open it up. Open up the rear hip. Front thigh. Move in the direction of parallel. Arms are parallel. Can check back in with the back side of the body. Stay grounded in the back foot. Gazing out at the front fingertips. Palms can be up or down. Virabhadrasana 2. 5, 4. Breathing deeply, please. 2, and 1. Right hand comes to meet the left, extending the arms, bodies in a diagonal here. Fearless warrior, hearts lifting, bodies up off the thighs, back toes are ripping the mat. Smiling at the shake in the leg for 3, 2, 1, and release. Left hand to the earth, right hand to the sky. Angle warrior. Reach up, the head and neck towards the ceiling. Sink to the hips, strong legs. Lift the heart if you'd like to move to your bind. Right hand to the low back. Keep lifting the heart. Left hand to the right wrist. Strong legs, becoming a warrior. Slowly release the hands. Release the back knee. We'll do Kondinyasa. There's an arm balance pose. A is for attempt. Heel toe, left foot off. Keep the left tricep in contact with the right inner thigh. It's key to the pose. Right hand comes in line with the left. So just create the hip opening to begin. And eventually you're going to bring the body forward like you're going towards a push-up position. Right hip will grab the right elbow. Once you create that connection, you can lift the left foot, lift the back knee, point the toes, try to lift the chin, perhaps lift the back toes for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Come to meet in Balasana. This is child's pose. Forehead to the earth, tailbone to the heels, palms turn to face up.
at your sides. So bring the arms back, relax the shoulder blades back, the hands on the earth, forehead resting. If you need a pillow, please find one. You feel the beating of the heart. Boom, 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 boom. Heartbeat, sign of life. It's been with us since we've been in our mother's womb, 27 days. Started out as the size of a thumb, has grown now to the size of a fist or larger. So grateful for this amazing beating heart. Grateful for our 2 lungs, the lower lobes, the middle lobes, and the upper lobes. Beautiful respiratory system, bringing in life force energy, helping to transform that, mutate the energy of the body, working with the heart, the lungs, and the heart working together. Circulate life force energy through the body. So grateful for this amazing pulmonary, respiratory, the cardiovascular system. Inhaling breath, let's rise up. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Move through the warrior series. Hands in front, shoulder distance. Feet in the back, hip distance. Keep the left heel down. Right leg's going to lift up to the sky now. Big toe in line with the midline. Straighten the left elbow. Press the left heel to the earth. Lift that right leg a little bit higher. Take an inhale. Exhaling breath, right leg all the way through and forward. Turn the back toes. Rise up. Body knows the journey here. We're going to warrior 1 position. Sink the hips a little bit further. You can bring the hands to heart level. Turn that back foot slightly. Keep the front knee in line with the front foot as the arms come all the way up and overhead. Once again, sink into the hips. Left shoulder in line with the left. Keep reaching those hands up to the ceiling. Remember to soften those front toes. Keep a smile on the face for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Transforming, opening up that back foot slightly. Open up the back hip. Once again, soften those front toes. Just carefully you grip a little bit as the distances change. So slight adjustments in the feet will really maximize the feeling the energy in the pose. Palms are parallel, gaze out at the front fingertips. Palms can be up or down, pending your level of outward or inward focus here. Breathing deeply. Warrior 2 for 3, 2, 1. Left hand comes to meet the right. Fearless warrior at Virabhadrasana. Put a smile on the face. Move through the shake in the leg. Extend the arms in a diagonal. Lift the heart for 3, 2, 1. Right hand to the earth. Warrior angle position. Left hand to the ceiling. Stay grounded in the back foot. Grip those back toes. Keep lifting the heart. As you're ready, let's move to the bind. Left hand to the low back. Lift the chest a little bit further. Strong in the legs. Becoming a warrior for 3, 2, 1. Release the back knees. Release the hands. Kondinyasa. 8 is for attempt. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Left elbow stays connected to the right thigh. Open the hips first. Everyone can try that. Then we'll come into the push-up position. We've got to get the left elbow in contact with the left inner thigh. Coming in like push-up. Right foot comes off the earth. Back knee comes off the earth. Point the back toes. Lift the chin. Lift the back toes. Straighten the right leg for 3, 2, 1, and release. Come to me in Balasana, child's pose once again. This time, sending our gratitude and appreciation out to largest organ on the body, the skin, the dermis, covering our entire skeletal system. Alchemical transformation of elements, the water element of the body mixing now with the rising passions of the body. The heat is rising, the fire element, creating a natural steam, a purification process. Body may be beginning to sweat, perspiration Every pore opening and closing, allowing prana in and out with every inhalation and exhalation. So grateful for the immunity that the skin provides, natural immunity. Yoga, these yoga practices, building our immune system. Grateful for the immunity, grateful for the amazing skin, grateful for the body's ability to be transformative, and skin is so regenerative, constantly replacing itself every day with new cells. So grateful for the transformative, protective, and regenerative elements of the skin. Beautiful, beautiful, glistening skin. Inhaling breath, let's rise up. Come to meet on all fours in front. Do a little bit more movement for the spine. Knees are hip distance, hands in line with the shoulders. With a flat back, we'll take an inhaling breath, drop the belly, lift the chest, gaze up, look up, move slow. Exhaling breath, chin to chest, round the spine, forehead in the direction of the tailbone. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, roll the spine, forehead to tail. Try another couple of those, your own breath, your own time. Move slowly, please. Go perhaps half the speed that you're originally moving at. Feeling each vertebra by vertebra beginning to open. Grateful for the amazing spine and spinal cord. Creating fluidity, flexibility into the spine. And when you're ready, let's come all the way back to a flat back. We'll keep the right hand down, lift the left hand like we're going to shake hands, good morning. Create the balance, we'll lift the right sole all the way to the back wall, line of energy from the rear sole, real heel, out through front fingers. Stay strong in our center here, reaching out through the fingertips, active belly. If you'd like to move to the next phase, can bend that back knee, grab on. Left hand to right foot. Start kicking the back foot, little back bend. You can look up over the left shoulder if you'd like. For 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. And we'll try the same sequence here on the other side. Right hand comes up to shake good morning. Left leg comes back. Find this pose for a few breaths, please. Gaze is down, spine is long, belly is strong and active. For 3, 2, 1. Stay right there if you like, or bend the back knee. Grab the foot on with your hand. Start to kick the foot up toward the ceiling. Create a backward bend, look up over the right shoulder blade. For 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Let's come up onto the knees. We'll do a little bit more backward bending from here, warming up the spine a little further. Do Ukkhastrasana, the camel pose. So hands to the low back. You can lift the toes up if you want to lift the heels a little further. Eventually we're going to reach back, so that gives you a little height. Up or down, whatever's most comfortable for you. When you're ready, it's a backward bend. Press the hips forward. For many of us, this is the pose. Elbows in tight, hands on the low back, stay right there. If you want to go a little deeper, you can start to lift the chest, maybe release the head and neck back. Reach back one hand and the other. Keep breathing, mindful of the cervical spine. Lift the chest, press the hips, release the head. Breathing as we go here in the backward bend. Small sips of air in and out, please, for 3, 2, 1, and slowly hands come to the low back. Come to meet once again in Balasana. Child's pose, nice counter pose. Rest the forehead. Turn the palms up. And once again, let's extend our gratitude out to the beautiful, beautiful spine, emanating from the tailbone, the sacrum, up through the lumbar vertebrae, all the discs, spacious lumbar vertebrae, the columnar thoracic spine, helping to keep us upright. Key to the bipedalism, all the way up into the cervical spine, the atlas and the axis, the amazing ability for the head and neck to pivot and turn and help us see through our lives. Amazing, amazing spinal cord. Connecting to the brain stem and the skull. I'm grateful for this nervous system, both hemispheres of the brain. Front brain. Back brain. Amazing chemistry. So grateful for the spinal cord and the nervous system. Let's slowly rise up when you're ready. Come to find ourselves in Malasana, squat pose. Just turn the toes back over. Feet can be a distance apart, maybe a little bit further. Find yourself in squat. We're going to go into some arm balancing and inversions. If you want to play with squat here, please do so. Do some twists here. Just sit and hang out. Bring the weight forward. When you're ready, we'll move hands in front, shoulder distance apart. Try crow position, bakasana. Backs of the knees pressing into the triceps. Gaze comes slightly forward towards the front of your mat. Make sure you get the connection between the tricep and knees. A little hinge back there you can hang out on. Eventually maybe come to tippy toes. Maybe one foot lifts, perhaps the other. Breathing deeply. Gaze is a little bit out in front of the mat. Helps to keep you lifted. Hanging out there. If you want to go into an inversion, take the top of the head to the earth. You can try tripod headstand. Otherwise, stay right where you're at. If you're coming into your tripod headstand, you can lift the legs. Whatever's most comfortable for you in that posture. If you've got your headstand in the middle of the room, continue to explore that. If you're working on your crow pose, continue to explore that. Give A, once again, is for attempt here. We keep a smile on the face, loose, relaxed attitude. We say if not today, maybe next week, maybe next month. We'll be joining Terra in the headstand. And if not, perhaps you'd like to move with me over into Sarvangasana. This is the shoulder stand. So once again, got a couple options here. You can be in plow, you can be in crow, you can be in headstand, whatever fits best for your practice, your body this morning. The rest of us are going to move our way into shoulder stand. Knees coming into the chest. Hands coming to the earth, lift the buttocks and tail up and back. Hands once again on the low back. Fingertips facing up. Gazing right between the big toes. Backs of the legs are straight. Beautiful release of energy from the toes, from the calves, from the thighs, all the way back. We're flooding the heart. Fresh prana. Using gravity as our support. This is tremendous for varicosity in the veins. Anyone having a hard time moving that fresh energy back to the heart. Use the support of gravity here. Keep the head and neck still. Elbows in close to the body. Feel supported as we are lifted in the shoulder stand. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg stays up, left leg's going to come all the way down and back. It's perfectly okay if it doesn't tip to the floor. Keep your hands right where they're at. Inhale that left leg up. We'll try the same thing on the other side. Right leg's coming down and back. Split variations here. If you're in your headstand, you want to try your split variations. Please do so. Bring the right leg up. Meet once again in shoulder stand. This time we're going to transition in the direction of halasana, the plow pose. Both feet coming all the way up and overhead. Backs of the legs are long here. Perfectly okay if the feet don't touch the floor. Keep the hands on the low back. If you've got the privilege to touch the feet to the floor, keep pressing the heels down. You can release the hands. Interlace the palms. Squeeze the shoulders close together like we do in Dvukasana, double angle. Keep the head and neck still, please. Halasana, plow pose. Great for the thalamus, hypothalamus. And slowly, when you're ready, hands to back to the low back. Hands to the earth. You can slowly come out vertebra by vertebra, all the way back down to the earth. You can extend the legs out in front of us. Do a counter pose here, Matsyendrasen, fish pose, heels together. Get the arms close to the body if possible, underneath, sides of the body, palms pressing down, heels together, point the toes, lift the chest, press to the elbows, top of the head comes to the earth. Keep lifting the chest if you want to add your fish gills. The lower set of teeth past the upper set of teeth for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Turn the head and neck from side to side, back to center. Ankles flopping momentarily to the sides, palms facing up. Let's bend the knees, bring the heels into the buttocks, feet hip distance apart. Do some more backward bending here, body's loose and limber. Press the palms, lift the belly, lift the ribs, lift the chest. This is bridge pose, knees are in line with the heels. Feet are hip distance, interlace the fingers underneath us. Similar to that we just did in Halasana. Squeeze those shoulder blades, lift the heart. Breathing deeply, please. If you'd like to stay right there, please do so. If you want to transition to the next backward bend, you can release the palms, bring the fingertips in line with the shoulders, turn the palms back to the earth. We'll do Chakrasana wheel pose. Elbows close to the body, come to the top of the skull. Press the hands, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. You can lift the heels. Breathing as best you can for 3, 2, 1, and slowly come on down out of Chakrasana. Bring the feet mat distance apart. Turn the palms to face up. Notice the beating heart. Take a deep inhalation and exhale. Relax. Another deep inhalation, please. Exhale. Relax. Let's bring the arms all the way up overhead. We'll point the right toes, point the right arm, reach. Point the left toes, point the left arm, reach. Point both toes, both arms. Take an inhale. On the exhaling breath, you'll sit up, coming all the way up. Little forward fold here as we come down. Home stretch of our morning practice, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at. Moving to the forward folds, heels are together, toes up. Sit bones are down. Arms come all the way up on an inhale. Exhale, hinge and fold. Once again, hands to feet position, perhaps hands to shins or knees, wherever you find yourself in the fold is perfect in this moment. Top of the skull extending out towards the tips of the toes. Breathing deeply for 10. 9, keep breathing. Mindful inhalations and exhalations, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. We'll bring the feet hip distance apart in preparation for spinal twist. Left hand to the right thigh, right hand back behind you, beyond the line of symmetry if possible. Eventually, right elbow will touch to the earth. Head and neck turn up or down towards the right corner of the mat. Easy supine twist here for 3, 2, 1, and release. Slowly take your time coming in and out of the twist, please. I'm going to switch to the same thing on the other side. Left hand is back beyond the line of symmetry. Left elbow to the earth. Head and neck turn towards the bottom left corner of our mats. Breathing deeply, please. For 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Come on all the way back up. Let's do Navasana, boat pose, coming on down the stream right now in Manoa. Bend the knees, lift the belly, lift the chest, extend the legs. Arms to your side, body shapes like a V here. Gaze right at those big toes like we do in shoulder stand. For 3, 2, 1, we'll do Kapalabhati, forceful exhales. And slowly release. Spin around 180 degrees for my favorite yoga posture, Shavasana. Corpse pose. Palms turn to our sides. You can get released. Ladies can release the hair bun. Grab a pillow or blanket, maybe an eye pillow if it's comfortable for you. And move in the direction of final relaxation. Ankles flop to the sides. Find a place where the back side of the body is in full contact with the earth, and let's bring our attention into the present moment, becoming aware of the breath of the nostrils. Do an active relaxation, tense and release, lift the right leg, point the right toes, squeeze the right leg, and flop the right leg. Left leg, lift and point, squeeze, flop the left. Let's make a squeeze the buttocks, like you're gonna lift it up off the sky, up to the sky, belly button coming down to the earth. Squeeze, 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 and slowly release. Make a fist with the right hand now. Squeeze the right arm, lift slightly, flop. Fist with the left hand, squeeze and lift, flop. Take a deep inhalation, a rib cage, fill, fill, fill the ribs. Exhale, open the mouth, all the breath out. Let's take the chin in the direction of the chest, lengthen the cervical spine, chin to chest, and relax. Head and neck turn from side to side and back to center. Simhasana, lion, open the mouth wide, 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 tongue out and down, relax, soften the jaw. Make a funny face now, squeeze all the muscles in the face, eyelids, eyebrows, temple, hairline, squeeze, and slowly relax, smoothing all the muscles in the face now. Relaxing the entire body from head to toe. Relaxing the entire body from bone to skin. Once again, let's become aware of the breath and breathing at the nostrils. Shifting our awareness to present moment. Remaining a witness to the breath effortlessly now, watching the rise and fall of the belly. Belly rise on the inhale, belly falls on the inhale. Use your concentration to watch the breath. Count together now the breath backwards from 10, belly rise at 10, belly fall at 10, belly rise at 9, belly falls. Stay with your count, your breath all the way down to 1. To 1, you can release the count, release the breath, release the attention to drift effortlessly where it will go. Entire body relaxing. Mind is relaxed. Remaining a witness. Any sensations or impulses. Just noticing any vibrations. We enter deeper and deeper levels of stillness. corpse pose, shavasana, allowing the body to receive the benefits of the posture practice. Resolving to remain still, motionless. Body's natural equilibrium, arriving effortlessly. Gradually become aware of our breath and breathing once again at the navel region. Deep in the breath. As the breath deepens, the body can begin its natural awakening process, wiggling fingers and toes, head and nose. Deep in the breath, you can reach and stretch any natural movement that's arriving, like you're coming awake from a restful slumber. Feeling rejuvenated, eventually finding yourself into a relaxed, comfortable, seated, side lying position. Come over to your side, lie still on our sides momentarily. Grateful for the yoga practice. Grateful for this sacred temple, this body, our one home in this life. We use the strength of the hands to press ourselves up comfortably, effortlessly to a relaxed seated position in much the same way as we began, thumb and forefinger touching, palms rest to the knees, long spine, relax, smooth face, please. Bring our attention to the brow center. Remain a witness to the breath. Notice the effortless quality to the breath, transformational quality of the yoga practice, our awareness and consciousness. Resolving to extend this transformation with us out off the mat. Yoga in action in our worlds, off the mat. Maintaining a posture of equanimity, peacefulness, as we extend out into our daily lives. So grateful for the teachers, this amazing breath, this beautiful ohana we are building here at Live Yoga Jam. Let's bring the hands together at heart level. Drop the head. Closing customarily. Namaste. Allowing the eyes to come open. Thank you. Thank you. That was lovely. Appreciate being here with everyone in the World Wide Web over there on YouTube. Live Yoga channel. We're here in Manoa, island of Oahu, state archipelago of Hawaii, governmental district of the United States. We are grateful to the kingdom, the indigenous people of these islands, for continuing their quest of aloha. Aloha means love, it means hello, it means goodbye. So we will bid our aloha to you. We invite you back to join us throughout the week. Wellness Wednesdays, classical practice on Thursdays, lots of things up on the channel these days. So check in with us. We're happy you're here. We're happy you're practicing. We're happy we're here. We're happy we're practicing. So we look forward to seeing you soon. You have a lovely day. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. Aloha.